Good morning, everyone. I'm Bob Jackman. I'm the teacher and virtues facilitator at the Charles J. Andrew Youth Treatment Center. I want to welcome everybody back. I was off for a week on holidays, and it's good to be back here again doing virtues picks. And the virtue that we picked this morning is perseverance. Let's persevere to this one. Yes, of course. What is perseverance? Perseverance is the will to carry on. Once we discern our true direction, we stay the course for however long it takes, regardless of obstacles that arise. When creativity inspires us, we do the work required to bring it to fruition. We patiently pursue our goals, remaining steadfast and focused. We persist with a task until it is completed. People can trust us to finish what we start. When our relationships are tested, we have the commitment to work things through. We are determined to succeed. The quote, "Just don't give up trying to do what you really want to do. Where there's love and inspiration, I don't think you can go wrong." And that's by Ella Fitzgerald. Signs of success. Congratulations, you're practicing perseverance when you think before deciding to commit to someone or something. Think. Pace yourself. Set goals and stick with them until they are completed. Take one step at a time, remaining steadfast. Don't let doubts or tests blow you off course. Stand by your friends and loved ones. And here's an affirmation. I have perseverance. I keep a steady pace in what I choose to do. I keep on keeping on. I finish what I start. I am loyal and a committed friend. A good example, of course, of perseverance is the tortoise and the hare. Even though the tortoise was slower than the hare, he won the race because he persevered. He didn't let anything stop him or distract him. He kept on going. And most of us, I'm sure, remember that story from our childhood. Why should we bother to practice perseverance? Because without perseverance, people give up on things easily. They don't keep their promises. When we persevere, people can depend on us to finish what we start and to keep our commitments. When we persevere, we don't give up until a problem is solved. So how do you practice it? You practice perseverance by committing to someone or something. Choose your commitments wisely and then stick with them. When you commit to a task, pace yourself and be persistent, doing it step by step. Stand by your friends even when they aren't much fun or having a hard time. When trouble or doubts come up, be like a strong ship in a storm. Don't let yourself become battered or blown off course. Just ride the waves. Now, perseverance is the will to see things through until the end, in spite of fear, obstacles, discouragement, or opposition. With perseverance, we can accomplish great things. Think about Thomas Edison for a minute. Thomas Edison, from 1878 to 1880, that's 2 years. Did you know that he went through at least 3 3,000 different theories to develop the light bulb. I don't know if I would have been able to keep on after 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 times when the light bulb didn't work. I probably would have quit. Thomas Edison, he kept going. And his response to it, when asked, like, why did you spend so much time and so many methods trying to do the light bulb? And he said, well, when I tried it, it didn't work. I didn't try that again. I tried something new. When that didn't work, well, I just tried something new. And he kept on going. And, after over 3,000 different times, it worked. And because of that, we can actually be live today, right? Because it takes electricity. So it's not just a light bulb, right? So that was very interesting stuff, Of course, perseverance is also, commitment, determination, and resilience. They all pile in together there, right? And one thing persistence does, or perseverance, one thing it does is it transcends laziness. Sometimes you want to just sit down and give up, or start getting lazy because the work is getting harder and harder, right? Perseverance means you overcome that lazy, tired kind of feeling, and you keep going, right? Of course, it's okay to rest too, Couple of quotes here I want to share with you. Here's a quote by Otto Frank. That's Anne Frank's father. He said, pretty simple one this. He says, never give up. Hard to beat that one. Here's another one by Tom Thompson. Take everything as it comes. The wave passes. Deal with the next one. The author of this one is unknown. It says, a winner never quits, and a quitter never wins. So don't quit. Don't quit. And any of the, any activities you have on the go, you have to keep them up, right? Good things happen when you persist, when you have perseverance. I mean, you take somebody who wins the Boston Marathon. They weren't born with that medal on their chest. They worked hard. They really persisted and kept the training up. Does perseverance work? Ask somebody who won a championship at a weightlifting contest. And you know them. You go on and on and on. And there's lots of examples of perseverance, to say the least, right? Another quote, of course, from the Daily Meditations on the Virtues, Sacred Moments, again by Limlin Kavala-Popov. When I find a good one here, I always like to share that too. This one is by Burnham. The Virtue of Perseverance. I have heard that an eagle misses 70% of its strikes. Why should I expect to do better? And when he misses, does he scold himself? I wonder, for failing at the task? The only element I find common to all successful writers is persistence, an overwhelming determination to succeed. They will not be thrust aside. Very interesting. I like that. Another one here. Nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. See, if they're not persistent, they still have the talent, but they won't be successful without perseverance. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education alone will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. And that was anonymous. Okay. What talents require me to persevere? I trust that if I have faith and perseverance, any problem can be solved. Very interesting. Again, do some research on the virtue of perseverance, and you'll come up with all kinds of different examples and stuff, right? So this just to give you a little bit of seed, I suppose, to have you do more research. Let's see. Here's one I'd like you to think about now. Okay, and this, of course, if you're not getting it on the first time, this will be saved, and so you just go back and just listen to it again. But a good one to talk to yourself about. I guess certainly with your family, but just listen to this one. How do the following jobs need perseverance? How do they need perseverance? You couldn't do these jobs without it. Okay? What would happen if people in these roles did not persevere? Okay? Parent. I said, thank God my mother persevered. How about a firefighter? If they weren't persistent, they're getting that fire out, right? They will persevere. How about a professional athlete? Without perseverance, what could they do? A teacher. I could speak to that one, I guess. An inventor. Think with Thomas Edison, right? Thomas Edison had perseverance. And after over 3,000 times, he finally got the light bulb. Yeah, we could certainly do a perseverance. It's a lovely virtue, of course, right? Anyway, I had a lovely week off. I went to Labrador City. Only 2 stores open over there, Walmart and a Canadian Tire. And Walmart had a lineup. It's quite long. It took about 20 minutes to get into Walmart. Can you believe that? But the trip was nice. We saw a bear. We saw a couple of geese sitting in the pond. Those kinds of things. So all of that helps, of course, to make your week off enjoyable as well. So I'm glad to be back, and we continue to do our Virtues Pick on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And certainly hope to see more and more people joining us. But, if not, hopefully you'll get to view it as I save it now on Facebook, okay? So thanks for being here, and we'll see you again.